Hi, welcome to Tamara Colorful Feelings video. In this video, we're going to be talking about my mental health, but we're also going to be talking about ways that you can cope with depression, anxiety, and anger, mental health, basically. And so, hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the intro. Okay, so my number one thing I would say I do that could probably help you is I journal. I really like journaling. Journaling is not only helpful like for your mental health, but also like you can keep record of the thoughts that you've had and see your growth as a person for each journal that you make. So far, I've had made 4 journals in my life. The first one I made was in middle school, and it was kind of like, well, not in middle school, but like, I think it was in 5th grade through 6th grade, and it was like, it kind of, the pages kind of got messed up because it was kind of cheap and just like irresponsible child at the time. But now my second one was also in middle school, like I think it was 7th grade, 8th grade, and then I have 2 for like 9th grade. Yeah. And so I'm gonna show you one of my journals, and I'm gonna show you just how it looks and what I've done. So you can make a journal out of anything. You don't have to buy like a journal off of I mean like Amazon, or like go to the store. You could just buy like a simple notebook. You see, I drew a picture in my notebook. I'll show you in a second, but it's just a simple, it's 80 sheets and it's subject 1. So yeah. If you like to draw also, it would be a good investment for you, because you can also draw in your journal, like be creative. So this is a picture that I made. It's nobody specific. I just made a picture of some girl. So I guess you could say it's me, but when I made it, I wasn't thinking of it being me. So I just drew a picture. But so the first page, I ain't write nothing. Okay, so this was on. So this was October 6th, 20. So basically, I said that I was talking about God because I don't know. I guess I just felt like talking about God. Like, then I was writing about my self-love journey, trying to looking up different ways on the internet how I can love myself more and different ways to do that. So, as hold on, that lighting is kind of like, so it's, you can't see it. It's kind of backwards, but it says self-love journey. And so, you know, I made a list of different stuff that I need to work on and tips that I can use to help me feel better. So, yeah, I drew many different pictures. As you can see, they're pictures of me. I don't want to show no writing. Wait, let me see. Yeah, so we're not gonna show any writing, But you know, I drew a picture of me. Um, I drew lots. I use different colored pens in my writing because it's creative and I just like to do that. And not only when you journal, you can say whatever you want to say without feeling judged, because the only person who's gonna read your journal is you. Two, you can, like, you basically can just write whatever you want. Like, you can say the most craziest, meanest thing that you want to say. You can say the most nicest thing that you want to say. You can say the most vulnerable thing that you want to say that you don't want nobody to, I guess, know, like, or whatever. Like, whatever just is really on your heart, you can write it in your journal. And it's a way to get it out without yelling or like snapping on someone or anything like that. Yeah, so that can be helpful. And yeah, so you don't have to worry about like certain things like that coming out if you don't want it. So yeah. So I don't really struggle with the anger problems. There are some people who do, you know, so I have things that I do for when I'm angry. So, well, some things that I have done, some things that I do, but I don't really be angry that much. So, you know, yeah. So, if you have anger problems, I would say you can get a stress ball. A stress ball can help you relieve stress without actually hitting somebody or cussing someone out. Because, you know, I know that whenever I get mad, sometimes I want to punch somebody in their face or I want to cuss somebody out. But, you know, obviously I can't do that because that's not the right thing to do. So, hey. Okay. But, or you can have a punching bag. Some people, if you can afford a punching bag, because punching bags, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're kind of expensive, like actual punching bags. Like, so yeah, you know, instead of like doing that, you can hit something. Because I have friends who I know that they say that whenever they're upset, they can't like write it out sometimes. Or I have a friend who says that because they'd be too upset. So you can have a stress ball. I feel like that would be helpful. Or a punching bag or something to get it out in the way that you want to get it out, but without like, you know, getting violent to like people. So, because for me, like my sadness, like it's like when I get angry, it's mostly because I'm hurt. Like I don't really be mad. Like I be sad, and that sadness turns into hurt, and then that hurt turns into anger. Or it's the opposite way around. Like I'll be angry, and then underneath that anger, it'll be sadness. So I'll be angry, then I'll get sad later because blah blah. So writing works for me. I've used a stress ball before. I've also, I mean, I haven't had a punching bag, but I've had like a little thing that I punch. So, but not like I don't be angry. I mostly be sad. So that's not really what I do that much anymore. But another thing is running and exercise. Running and exercise, you know, running is an exercise. So basically, exercise can help. Exercise can exercise can produce the feel good chemicals that are in your body, like hormones that make you feel good, to be produced. And also, if you're running, or, well, I was running. That's what I did to help me. So, one time, I can't remember why I was upset, but I was very upset. So, I ran. Like, I just ran down the road. I was so mad. I was like, ran. And I did that like 3 times. And then I was still mad. But, I was kind of sweating because it was kind of hot and stuff like that. So I took a shower. And then after that, I did some workout again, which was weird. Like, I don't know why I did that. So I did some workouts, like some sit-ups, some push-ups, blah. Then I took another shower, and I felt tired. So I felt better. Like, I wasn't as mad because my mind wasn't on it anymore. But I also felt tired. So. And that tiredness basically made it to where, like, I wasn't upset. So I went to sleep. After I went to sleep, I woke up and I felt better. So that's why I feel like it can be helpful. So, and then the last thing I would say is try to do things basically that you enjoy doing. Like, I'm a big writer, drawer, stuff like that. So I'll write poetry, poems, some type of song, this, that, and the third. Whatever I like to do, I'll do that. But some people, they like to sing. They like to listen to music, play an instrument, like watch certain YouTube videos, like stuff like that. The last thing that I would say is, if you're really struggling, I would say go to a therapist. And I know that can be like, oh my gosh, like, no, ma'am, not gonna go to a therapist. No. But a therapist can be helpful. I went to a therapist a few times. And it's helped me personally. It's helped me. I don't know if therapy helps everyone. If you go to therapy, you have to work hard, basically. Like, if you really want to get better or try to get better, you have to work hard. You don't just go and then keep going, you'll feel better. The things that your therapist recommends that you do, you need to try to implement them in your life. If you want to feel better for real, you need to make some effort into trying to feel better. And I understand that it can be kind of like you can feel judged, but your therapist isn't going to judge you. They're not supposed to judge you. Like, they're not going to judge you. None of my therapists have judged me for being trans or, like, anything really. They just tell me, like, what I should do, what I shouldn't do. They'll tell me, like, like, we'll have a little laugh, kiki, stuff like that. It's nothing, like, it's not that hard, basically. It's not. But it does seem nervous meeting a new person, but it's not that bad, honestly. You just talk to them like a regular person that you, like, will talk to. They're kind of like, I would say that I would see my therapist as like a friend who I talk to. Like, but I talk to them specific days. But they're like a friend to me, if that makes sense. So, especially, I would say, if you're really struggling, like suicidal or anything like that, if you go to a therapist, your therapist can talk to you about ways that you can Okay, your therapist will talk to you about ways that you can get on medicine. They could talk to you like if you're thinking about getting on antidepressants or something, you can do that. Um, and then you can talk to them. They can tell you like what's supposed to happen, like what you're gonna have to do. You're probably gonna have to get like a little assessment, and then after that, you will, you know, eventually speak to a psychiatrist and stuff. But I'm not on medication, so I don't really know the exact like process 100%. But I just know that most of the time, before you like get on medicine, you get like a consultation. Like, basically you talk to somebody, and then they be like, okay, you know, we'll see what medicine we should put you on based off your symptoms and blah blah blah. So your therapist can help you with that. One time I tried to get on medicine, and this was a while back though. This ain't now. This was a while back, and they were like, "Oh, you're too young." Like one of the lady. That's what the doctor said to me or something. So, but I was younger. I wasn't too young, but like I was younger than I am now. So I guess like you know. But if you need it, like you should definitely like try to get that together. And don't be afraid to ask your parents or tell them that you're struggling and say, I'm struggling. I would appreciate it if you could probably get me into therapy or something because I feel like it would be helpful for me. And, you know, it can be hard, like I said, to open up to your parents about certain stuff. But I would say that if your parents truly like care about you and stuff like that, that they'll be understanding and try to help you. Because I'm pretty sure your parent doesn't want you to end it, stuff like that, or whatever. So, also, if you have like toxic household and stuff, your therapist can help you with that. But I don't know if you want to tell them that type of stuff. I haven't personally had that situation too much, so I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, those are some ways that can help you cope with, depression and anxiety and other stuff. I'll make another video talking about, well, gender dysphoria, like my gender dysphoria, and some things that I do to, help. And also, like, just basically stuff that I feel around my gender dysphoria. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. And I will see you guys in the next video. Tamaria out. Another thing that I forgot to say in the video is that your your therapist, also you can get your therapist changed. Like if you don't feel like your therapist is helping you, or your therapist is like saying like rude things to you, or like treating you badly, or not giving you basically the help that you need, or trying to help you, you can like you can ask your parent or guardian or whatever to get you a new therapist that will actually be helpful. Because I heard that not everybody, but I've heard some people say that their like therapist kind of wasn't really trying to help them, and like some people like their therapist, they get a bad therapist and then they say something like, they're just basically not helpful. And if you don't feel like they're helping you, you can ask for another therapist. And it doesn't even have to be rude. Like you can just be like, I think that I need someone else to help me, and that's perfectly fine. So yeah, I just have to add that a little bit because I forgot to say it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys later. Missing someone.